How's it going? Swordfreak 911 here once more. And tonight I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of how I get my drums and other audio onto my Boss Micro BR-80 recorder for recording and that kind of thing. So, to start off, here's what I use. I use Acoustica Beatcraft. It's about a $40 program you can download. So, just so you can tell here's the drum track I did for the song I actually finished here today. It's Valhalla, so... And whatever, you could look up how to work this thing and download it and all that stuff later, but anyway, I'm just going to show you how to do it. First off, you just hit render, and you got to pay attention to this part, especially because you need to get the settings just right. Let's see. You're going to want to render to a WAV file. Make sure you click render audio tails. Hit render. And let's see. I'll just save over. It doesn't really matter. So that's there. And when you save this, if you have the same recording device I do, which is the BR-80 recorder, you're gonna want to save at 41,100 or 44,100 sample rate, bit depth of 24 bits, stereo, and this stuff doesn't really matter. You can do whatever you want for that, but you just hit go. I don't need to hit go because it'll take too long, but so you hit go, it'll save your file. It'll take a minute or two to save. So then what you're going to want to do whoops, you're going to want to go to where you saved your file as. Here's all the drum tracks I do for some of my songs. Valhalla is right here, so you're going to copy that, and and by the way, just note the SD card that goes in the micro BR, you're going to have that in the computer. So when you open your card up, you should see Roland and all this kind of stuff pop up. You're going to click on Roland, mastering, and then, like I said, you just paste your drum track right here. So here's Valhalla, here's the other stuff that I finished earlier. So all that's there, and then the drum track's officially on the machine, but there's still more to get it into the recording mode on the device, so I will go over that in just a minute. Alright, so here we are at the Boss Micro BR-80. The drum track is on the card, and we need to get it into the recording mode. Currently it's in E-band mode, so I'm just going to show you how to do that real quick. So, say you're going to start a new song with your new drum track. Obviously, you go create a new song, and since this is kind of a metal song, we're just going to go with metal. So I'm going to assume you know how to do that as soon as it loads. Alright, so here you are. You're in your recording mode. It's blank, there's nothing there. So real quick, you're going to want to hit this, go to E-band. Make sure the song you have selected is Valhalla. And just to check you got your settings right, you might want to hit play. And make sure it actually plays instead of giving you like an error message or something like that. So then we're going to go back to multi-track record mode. So track 1. Okay, so then what you're going to want to do is hit menu, track edit, import. Sorry if my hand's in the way here, the angle's kind of wonky. So source, you're going to want to import from E-band mode. Make sure you don't confuse it with live recording mode. I've done that before. Stupid phone. Anyways, E-band, current song. So the track 1, current song is Valhalla, the drum track. And say you want your drum track to go to track 1, V-track 1. That's what I want. So, and hit time. That just means what time the track's going to start. So hit enter and OK. Alright, so now that should take you a minute. I just cut the loading part out because it would save video time. Anywho, that should take just a minute or so to load up. And now, once you have that there, you should see that track 1 is all filled out. And when you have that there, you should hear this. Alright, so that's how you get drums onto the machine. And just real quick, what you can do, if the drums don't sound quite right, like if the mid tones are too high or something like that, here's what you do. You just push this down arrow over here until you get to this screen. And so you can adjust the highs, mids, and lows of the song. If you want more bass, you just turn the low up a couple decibels, or so on and so forth. Or if you want to reverb it or whatever, just go to these effects. You should be able to figure that out pretty easily. So that's just about it. Your drum track's ready to go. And just plug your guitar in, and make sure you always record on a different V track, because I've had times where I'd like record over the same track my drums are on, and I'd have to reload the thing, and it's just a pain in the butt. So that sums it up. That's how you get your drums on the Boss. Thanks for watching. See you next time.